So it is being reported that the People's Democratic Party, through the Anambra State chapter, they are begging Mr. Peter Obi to return back to the party ahead of the 2027 general election. There is an ongoing reconciliation effort that is led by Bukola Saraki, and they are using this medium to reach out to all aggrieved members of the People's Democratic Party to please return back to the party ahead of the general election in 2027. The PDP is advising Mr. Peter Obi to dish every effort about a coalition and come back to the party to make the party stronger ahead of the 2027 general election. Sometimes when I see news like this, I tend to believe that most of the political party in Nigeria do not have the national interest at heart. Everything they do is just about politics, or maybe they just want to stay relevant. They just want to be contesting election in every election cycle, get money via campaign donations, sale of nomination and expression form. They are not concerned about the interests of Nigerians. For instance, the Labour Party under Julius Abure. It is obvious even to the blind, to the layman, that there is no Labour Party without Mr. Peter Obi, that Mr. Peter Obi gave Labour Party the clout that Labour Party has today. But look at what is happening in the Labour Party. Mr. Abure has hijacked the leadership position in the Labour Party and he doesn't want to relinquish it. Mr. Abure is aware that Labour Party is going nowhere without Mr. Peter Obi. Mr. Abure is being enticed by the money they saw during the last election in Labour Party, and he is aware that that money was made possible because of the entrance of Mr. Peter Obi in that party. One would have expected that going forward, Abure should be working hand in hand with Mr. Peter Obi. He should do everything possible to make Mr. Peter Obi happy. In fact, Mr. Peter Obi is the leader of the Labour Party, and as a leader of the Labour Party, Mr. Peter Obi called a shot. For instance, Bola Ahmed Tinubu is the leader of APC, and he is currently calling the shots in whatever happens in APC right now. Bola Ahmed Tinubu was the one that asked Ganduje to take over as the chairman of the APC. Bola Ahmed Tinubu can decide to ask Ganduje to step down and put in another person. Nobody is going to question his authority as the leader of APC. This is what everyone expected from Julius Abure. Having Mr. Peter Obi in the Labour Party is a blessing for the Labour Party. It's a huge boost for the Labour Party. The Labour Party should do everything possible to ensure that they retain Mr. Peter Obi. But looking at it currently, Julius Abure is even bragging that the Labour Party presidential ticket is open for everyone. That Mr. Peter Obi is not the leader of the Labour Party, and he doesn't want to relinquish the chairmanship position of the Labour Party, even when Mr. Peter Obi has asked him to step down so there can be a proper convention in that party. Julius Abure wants to go into the 2027 general election as the chairman of the Labour Party, and it makes you to ask a very important question: what exactly will Labour Party be without Mr. Peter Obi in 2027? What success will they attain? What exactly will Labour Party do in 2027 with that Mr. Peter Obi? For instance, look at the Anambra State gubernatorial election. Nobody is even talking about it. Nobody is saying anything about the Anambra State gubernatorial election. I am sure most of you do not even know the Labour Party gubernatorial candidate for the Anambra State election. This was not like this before. We all experienced the Edo State gubernatorial election. You all saw the excitement because as at that time, the Labour Party crisis has not gotten to this level. But look at the Anambra State gubernatorial election, a state that Mr. Peter Obi came from, that ought to have generated so many boos and excitement, that ought to have kept everyone on their toes. But Julius Abure has succeeded in extinguishing the excitement, the boos that obedience brought to the Labour Party. Julius Abure is only concerned about selling the nomination or expression form. All his concern is to get money. To him, that is what being a leader of a political party is all about. It is not about the nation interest. It is not about the interests of the people. And this cuts across to many political parties in this country, especially the PDP. We are talking about a ruling political party that ruled this nation for 16 years, one of the biggest political parties in Africa. We are talking about a political party that produced most of the politicians that are in various political parties, especially in APC today. One would have expected that having lost the presidential election in 2015, the PDP would have accepted herself as the biggest political opposition party in Nigeria. But the PDP fell off. They fell off and relinquished their position as a leading political party in Nigeria to the APC, and they equally relinquished their position as an opposition political party in Nigeria. Every election cycle, the PDP keep making one grievous mistake. They made a mistake in 2019 by believing that it is only a northerner that can win an election in Nigeria. They equally made the same mistake in 2023 by believing that it is only a northerner that can win an election in Nigeria. And they allow Atiku Abubakar to keep contesting under the platform, having been the one that destroyed the PDP in 2015 general election. Atiku Abubakar and others that left the PDP prior to the 2015 presidential election to the APC were the ones responsible for the defeat of Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. And this same Atiku Abubakar and his cohorts, they are also responsible for the disintegration of the PDP. What stopped the People's Democratic Party, PDP, from recognizing their zoning pattern and allowing a southerner to contest the 2023 general election unopposed? There was no need for that primary that was held that gave Atiku Abubakar that ticket. All they needed to do was to unanimously agree that this ticket should be micro-zoned to the south, not just the south, but the southeast, because Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, a southerner, has contested and won an election in the PDP. But no, the PDP, because they are good in making grievous mistakes, allow Atiku Abubakar to continue ruining that political party. Everyone made mistake. We are all given a chance of redemption. 2027 is another opportunity of redemption for the PDP, but here they are making the same grievous mistake again they've already been making. We have experienced so many key political figures in the PDP decamping to the APC. Why will the PDP, a major political party, allow that to happen? I mean, there is a law in the electoral act that states that any politician that decamps from a political party that gave him the platform to win an election to another political party will automatically lose his seat. Why didn't the PDP challenge that in court? Why will the PDP be allowing her governors to be endorsing Bola Ahmed Tinubu? The PDP is not even showing any sign of any preparation ahead of the 2027 general election. Now they are begging Mr. Peter Obi to return back to the party. Return to the party and do what? What exactly do you want Mr. Peter Obi to return to the party and do? PDP is not in a good shape. PDP is not in a right frame of mind to contest the 2027 general election. You have someone like Nyesom Wike, who is a PDP member, but is serving in an APC government. Not only is Wike serving in an APC government, he is equally calling the shot as to what happened in the PDP. And you want Mr. Peter Obi to come back to the PDP, having known that it is the same Nyesom Wike and others that forced him to leave the PDP ahead of the 2023 general election. The PDP was seriously warned that if they made the mistake of allowing Mr. Peter Obi to leave the PDP, it will lead to the disintegration and destruction of the PDP. It is 2 years plus since the last election was done and dusted, and PDP is nowhere to be found. PDP is a shadow of our former self. Why not call Mr. Peter Obi, beg him, apologize to him, and promise him that the ticket of the PDP will be given to him unanimously? PDP should be looking towards winning the next election. They are in the poor position to win the next election if Mr. Peter Obi contests in the PDP platform. Yes, all they need to do is to call Mr. Peter Obi and hand over the ticket to him, because Mr. Peter Obi has the pedigree, Mr. Peter Obi has the number to win any election in Nigeria. All he needs is that structure. Their structure of criminality. Of course, Mr. Peter Obi cannot succeed to defeat this structure of criminality without a test of another criminality. It is a structure of the PDP that gave Atiku Abubakar the votes Atiku Abubakar secured in the last election. Mr. Peter Obi already has his own block votes, his own obedient movement that is not tied to the PDP. With the structure of the PDP and the PDP being put in place in the right frame of mind ahead of the next election, Mr. Peter Obi will win that election before noon. Peter Obi will defeat Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Peter Obi is the only candidate that can defeat Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The only reason why Mr. Peter Obi is not the president of Nigeria right now is because of the corruption in our political landscape. Yes, INEC, the judiciary, they all collude to ensure that the right person will not be announced as the winner of any election in Nigeria. A proper coalition, a proper merger will destroy any corruption in our political landscape. The same thing that happened in 2015. President Muhammadu Buhari was able to win that election because of the coalition between the North and the Southwest. This is the reason why we are talking about coalition. Put the PDP house in order. Expel all those people that are doing anti-party activities. I am talking about people like Nyesom Wike. Nyesom Wike is doing anti-party activities. Expel him out of the PDP. Then hand over the ticket to Mr. Peter Obi and see the PDP become the leading political party in Nigeria. There is no need begging him to come. Mr. Peter Obi is willing to accept any challenge in the PDP as long as the PDP has been put in order and as long as he is being promised the ticket. Not the one that they will go and contest another presidential primaries that will be dollarized. Mr. Peter Obi is not willing to involve himself in any dollarized political primaries. If the PDP is serious about winning the next election, if the PDP is serious about asserting herself as a people-friendly party, if the PDP care about the interests of Nigeria and Nigerians, then this is what they should be doing. At least for once, our political party should stand with the people. Our political party should be looking at the progress and prosperity of Nigeria. Our political party should stop being selfish. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video.